What's going on, everybody? It's Tom.
And it's Jamie. Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast.
The Chronicles of Bloodstock 2024.
Yeah, sure. I'm Tom. I'm rhythm guitar instructor for this one.
I'm Jay. I'm the drummer.
And I'm Oz. I'm the bass player.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us on this insanely, deliciously gorgeous day.
It's a very warm day.
Yeah, mate, tomorrow. I hope you're going home tonight. That's all I can say. Yeah. So I think it's Satan's arsehole, I believe, is the term or the phrase or something. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. And then it's the whole thing of, are we even British if we don't talk about the weather?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So
if we were British, we'd be complaining about the weather.
yeah, true. Very
We've got
true.
the sun in our name.
Exactly.
Like, you know, it's meant to be.
And you're going straight for it. So
What a mistake that was.
what a mistake. I don't know why I'm down here with my head for
We
some
can't
reason.
complain, we asked for this. Like,
Yeah. What a mistake to make it. I don't know. It's just pops in my head. So sorry. Wonderful. Perfect. How was your set?
It was really cool, man. It was really cool. We were a bit like, we're on at 10:30, so that. Okay. So we're on at 10:30. So to us, we're a bit like, this is like the hungover day, Sunday. Are people going to be able to get out of bed and spend some time with little oldest? And it turns out they did. It turns out they really did, and we're so grateful for that.
yeah, that's wicked.
But anything the point about Bloodstock though is where no matter how drunk, hungover, knackered, whatever people may be, if you're on at 10:30, they will still fucking show up.
Yeah, we
It's the dedication, man. It's, we were sort of blown away by the amount of people that turned up.
Yeah, we were.
Hardcore festival goers.
Yeah,
like,
very hard.
I don't care if I'm hungry. I'm still gonna go see this small band from Birmingham. Like,
Oh, another Jamie from Birmingham as well.
yeah, man.
Yes.
Have I stepped to the Twilight Zone or something? What's going on here? Are we in Twin Peaks? You've thrown me off now. What were we talking about? Oh yes. So obviously you've had this set this morning. I think the Bloodstock's got a big family feel though. That like I said, no matter what, people will turn up and go see whatever the fuck they want. You got the downers like, I'm gonna go see a few bands that I like. Not really
The thing
bother.
about this festival, man, we've loved all the people here. Like, it's been a completely. Like, it's the one thing that surprised me as my first time coming, is that they are just the nicest people.
Yeah.
Everyone is lovely, and the
Yeah.
fact that they're coming that early to see us, testament to the festival.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
For sure.
But for a straight to the sun show compared to a festival show, do you change set this up accordingly? If people might be so familiar with yourself, say you might want to draw them in, so drop all the bangers.
Yeah, that's basically what we did. We were, we only get half an hour. We didn't want to overstay, extend our set too long. So we just went for the hard hitting, the fast ones, the crowd favourites.
Nice.
Get in, get it done, get out. So yeah,
Balls to the wall.
balls to the wall. Yeah, that
that's
was
what
what
we
we were
like,
running with. Yeah.
Incredible.
So us as a podcast, we're ambassadors for Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Are you? I was going to ask if you're aware of Sophie's story, but that answers that question. So we're talking to artists this weekend, basically find out some of the stereotypes that might have been put upon you for being part of this community. Because let's be honest, we all got treated like shit growing up. I think we've established this now.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the stereotypes that you've had on you because you're part of this community, whether it be, but he likes a fight, but he worships the devil, whatever it may be? What are some of these that you've had to experience?
I think for us, really, it comes with our music because we're heavy music, but we don't scream. So we had a lot of people that have come up to us and been, well, if you're screaming, we don't want to know. You know what I mean? It's just a bit, it's weird, right? It's really weird. And then when we play, sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't. But the main thing is, people really don't want us to scream. Or on the other coin, if we don't scream, they don't want to know either. So it's a bit of both, really. It's a bit odd. Yeah.
The thing is, though, if we do scream, which we've tried a few times, and they immediately criticise it because it ain't good enough screaming.
Yeah, we can't really win.
I was gonna say personally, like I personally never grew up with metal. I have been adopted into this scene.
We converted
Welcome.
the indie drummer.
Welcome.
And that I was gonna say, I think that's the best thing about this scene is that even little old indie me was welcomed with open arms, and credit to everyone.
Yeah.
I think one of the worst things that I've seen, and this will bring down it, but it's a serious question. One of the worst things that I've seen is where you see somebody who's dressed like us and they've got a kid with them, and somebody across the road looks over and assumes that the person is just not looking after their kid.
That's
a really good point.
Yeah.
No one's ever mentioned that.
No, it's that goes on and it doesn't get mentioned, so I'm bringing it up.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. As a parent, as part of this community, I completely know what you mean. It's happened to me where you see them like constantly looking over. I'm like, what do you think I'm doing? Abandoning her? Like, yeah, it's absolute bonkers. And by the way, you are not the first person we spoke to that went, I used to listen to the Arctic Monkeys and now I'm here. So you're not the only one here. Don't worry about it.
Don't out me like this, man.
I'm trying to make you feel better.
You're Jamie from Birmingham,
I'm trying to make you feel better, mate. Feel welcome. On the other side of this as well, though, obviously when we were growing up and then what happened to Sophie, you fast forward to 2024, the world is a vastly different place. Do you think it's easier to be part of this community now, or still work to do?
I think, in a way, it is. I think just social media has contributed a lot to that. You know, there's a lot of up-and-coming bands that are from all walks of life. You know, there's a lot of bands that feature, you know, all female singers, or you've got, you know, a lot of people of colour coming in and making like grime metal and stuff like that, and that kind of thing really brings communities together, I find. So when you do stuff like that, it definitely makes the community a lot more accessible, I find.
I think also alternative culture's become quite mainstream at the moment as well. Like, I always go like the Billie Eilish effect. Like when she started coming out with, you know, quite alternative clothing, alternative songs, it has really pushed that sort of narrative into like pop music at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't think Arctic Monkeys are going to do that, but you know. But I think that has made maybe the metal community more accepted. But I think when you say is there still what to do, I do think there is. Yeah. I think it's not perfect, but it's getting better.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What I took from that is we have to blame Billie Eilish for Nirvana shirts being in Primark.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Guns N' Roses ones as well. You see them all the time. Like,
So bringing it back to you guys, you released. Let me try that again. You released your latest single at the start of August. How's that been received? How's that gone down?
Amazingly.
Really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, you know, we mentioned before. I think we had like a 3-year break off music. Well, not off music, but releasing music. You know.
Yeah.
So we're a bit worried, like, you know, people kind of forgot about us, so we're gonna drop this and no one's gonna care anymore. But it turns out when we started teasing it, people really were kind of holding out for us to come back.
It was really great just seeing people welcoming us back.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Again, it's like you said, that fear of we've missed it now. Like it's been and gone.
Yeah.
But no, we've had a really great reception, and obviously that's the first of many things to come now. We've got other things coming out coming up. There's huge tours coming that we can't announce, and huge gigs and stuff. So it is definitely, this is the beginning of a lot that is to come.
Amazing.
We ain't going quiet again for the first, for 3 years. We've got so much slack to it.
Yeah.
It's kind of why we took the break. Is in we built up equipment, a team.
Yeah, we've got a whole team.
We've got so many songs ready so that we are ready for the next step.
Yeah, so we're here and we're here to stay, whether you like it or not.
And we do like it. We do like it a lot.
Actually.
We love it.
We actually love it. So,
guys, thank you so much for taking the time out and chatting with us today. It means the absolute world. Really does.
thank you so much.
Thank
Tom.
you, man.
Good.